Are you all ready to see my treasures? And by treasures, I mean all of my vintage, flea, and thrift finds from this week. I also have to make room in my collection, so I'm offering some of my personal stuff this week too. So let's see what I got. I picked up this New Haven wall plaque set that has a working clock, and I think the food motif is really, really cute as per usual for me. I also picked up these really sweet needlepoint pieces from the 70s. They're so cute. I got this really cool set of Munster salt and pepper shakers this week from a friend of mine. They're really awesome. I'm really into this push down 8-ball ashtray that I got. This is honestly the best style of ashtray because it like totally keeps the smell away. It's great. I got this lot of Pee-wee's Playhouse playset accessories and figures. They're all in really good shape, and I'm particularly excited about Jambi because amazing. And Pee-wee has his little jacket and everything. He just looks so cool on his scooter. Look at him go. And I'm gonna try to not be too sad because me having to get rid of stuff is kind of good for both of us. So I have all these rubber faces for sale that are from my personal collection. I'm just like actively trying not to be a hoarder, so here you guys go. Absolutely perfect Molly Cottontail. She's to die for. Vintage Rushton raccoon, again, absolutely perfect. Like, I've never seen one this good before. I love the long hair. Oh my gosh, I love it. And this big bun has been in my collection for a really long time. He's super special because you don't really find these guys this complete all that often, with this little hobo bindle and the little felt carrot inside and the little original strap that holds the stick onto his hands and his little necktie. He's just so perfect. I don't think these Knickerbocker kitties get enough love. Everyone's like so crazy about Rushtons, but what about Knickerbocker? Like, look at that freaking face. Also, just like getting me to get rid of any kitties is like pulling teeth. So rare opportunity. The fact that this one's pink too is like so hard, but oh my gosh, here she is. She's amazing. Along with this beautiful Rushton reindeer that I've had for quite some time. So cute. One of the sweetest faces. A friend of mine helped me pick up a second one of these this week, so I'm offering one of them to you guys. He is so cute. I absolutely love Kamar. This is top 3 Kamars for me. You guys know how much I love devils, and this guy's like a little pixie devil boy. He's so perfect. Okay, so now these pieces have to stay with me. I literally just got these today. I'm freaking out a little bit. A really awesome friend of mine hooked me up with these. He's always doing me like, I get so much good stuff from him. I cannot like thank him enough. But if you know, you know. On these guys, they're the original Color Forms Outer Spacemen from the 60s. And these guys are in really good shape. Like, honestly, kind of a grail for some people. I feel super lucky. Like, I've been trying to complete this line for quite some time, and it's sort of one of those things I never expect to do because they're always so expensive on eBay, but here I am again, just so lucky to know the right people. Thank you. Okay, these I also picked up from a friend of mine. They're really cool. They're like Tamagotchi Gigapet adjacent toys, interactive toys. Early Y2K era, they're called Pixel Chicks. And yeah, they're basically like this interactive toy, and they're really freaking sassy, but they live in these little houses, and you can flip the little screens up or down, and they interact with that part of their house, and they can be linked up together to interact with each other, and they're actually like really sassy. They kind of talk back to you. This one in the little purse is really fun, and I'm kind of partial to it because she has pets, like a little puppy and a kitty with her. I love it. So I don't know what it is with me and these Super Fighter bootlegs lately, but I got a Ken Masters one to go with the Blanca one I posted last week. I picked this up today too. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I've been looking for one for a while, so I'm gonna see if I'm gonna test it in my kitchen, but if not, I'll let you guys know if I end up selling it. But it's a totally complete shmoo clock, like in its box with the instructions. He's in totally perfect shape. He even has his pendulum and the little key. It's actually pretty rare to find this style of clock complete like this. Speaking of clocks, I have a few others, like this Kit Kat clock and some pretty great postmodern pieces. This pink one is actually pretty rare. Have a near complete set of 1984 RoboForce figures, some cool lamps. I really like that fire truck one back there. This piece is really cool. I have one in my collection from the 60s. This one's a little later, but they're these magazine clutch bags that are literally intended to look like you're carrying a magazine under your arm. I love this design. It's so clever. As usual, I have a bunch of really cool vintage books. I am sure you can tell which one I'm gonna really obsess over in a second. I also found this Lucy Goosey book light that I think I'm gonna have to keep because it's a freaking goose, and I have that jumbo goose lamp. Some fun books. I got some Kurt Vonnegut in there, some original 007, some fun science fiction, and Herman Hesse. I think this book is really cool. It's from the early 50s, and it's basically a collection of legendary stories about this celebrity hotel in the Catskills called the Grossinger Hotel. That was really popular from like the mid-20s to the 1950s. But it has some really cool illustrations and also has some original recipes from the hotel. I think it's really cool. Okay, but I hope you guessed that this was the one that I was the most excited about. I've been looking for this book. It's from the 1880s, and just like the cover alone is so special. We have a kraken, we have dragons, we have outer space, we have volcanoes. It's so beautiful. And it's basically a natural history type book that has a lot of really amazing illustrations, but from a time period where there's still a lot of holes in the information that the artist has to accurately represent certain types of, especially prehistoric animals. So there's some really interesting pieces in here, including like actual dragons. Okay, I think I blabbed enough about vintage for one day. By the time I post this, most of this stuff should be in my Etsy. The link is in my bio, and thank you so much. Have a good day.